changing. Leaves is falling all around me and whatnot. It's beautiful out here today. Maggie, Robert MC, how you doing? Darla, how you doing, honey? Bridget. Cameron was amazing last night. Of course he was. He's Cam. He is Cam. What more could you expect? The dude's awesome. Amazing guy. Y'all should go follow him, Cameron Harden 44 on TikTok. I need me a sticker up here to post that. Dang, we got a team of 596 guys. Let's go. Thank you for all the likes coming in. I love the love. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. Beautiful fall day here in Gatlinburg. Sitting out by the river. Hanging out. I just got hit in the head with a big old leaf. Say, I just want to hear this guy say hi to me. Christina Davis, how you doing, honey? Moonshiner, thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. Thank you guys to everybody sending gifts. I do have a gift goal for some fall something or another. I just pick them random when I go through there. I need to do more gift research. Do you still work? Right now I'm in between because of BB and the finale and all that other stuff. It's hard to commit to places, but yeah, I come to Gatlinburg quite a bit, meet and greets and stuff like that. Good morning from Alaska. Can't wait until you guys start doing stuff together. Oh, it's coming soon. That's why I'm trying to clear my schedule for right now, and I'm working on maybe a place for a podcast here in Gatlinburg. All kind of stuff in the making. Right now, I got to get me some wings, and then we'll get this line fired up, start talking, chatting, answering questions and such like that. Thank you for all the love, guys, and all the gifts. I appreciate you guys. Juneberry is where it's at. I'm so sad it's just a summer edition. It's already hard to find right now. And I am sad about it. Good to the last drop, I tell you that. Elizabeth Ellis, how you doing, darling? Do you think Cam is getting rid of the right person? I know there's like this plan to backdoor Corey and all that, but I do. I think getting rid of Felicia is the smarter move, and I'll tell you why. Felicia is one that likes to stir things up, and she has not been a Cam fan from day one, right? Corey is, however, and has been, however, at least a fan of Cam's game. Corey is a super fan. Felicia is petty. If he lets Felicia go to jury, she will do the best she can to get anybody to vote against him, in my opinion. We Walk Gator, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Thanks for the sunglasses. So I think it's a smarter move to get Felicia out now and then take Corey out later when you can. I mean, you obviously can beat him in the comps. He's a super smart kid, but not the most athletic. So, you know, I don't think he's that big of a threat. And I know Felicia's not an athletic threat or anything like that, but she is a talker. I mean, that's exactly what the biggest issue is. Who won the hat? Chris, the guy that was dropping mad gifts yesterday. Another big shout out to Christopher. I wish I could add him up here. But the guy was he was after that hat, and he won it. It was amazing. The live with Turner yesterday was lit. We're going to try to do one of those a week, guys, where we do a giveaway. Thank you for the good afternoon, Lee. I appreciate you. Let's see. My boy Hank's your twin, Natty Slate. Well, must be a good-looking feller. Yoo-hoo time. I wish I had a yoo-hoo. That'd be good right now. What's the cost of living up there? I've been wanting to move from Mississippi for a while. Well, I mean, it's a tourist town, so here's about like going to any beach. Lee with the falling for you. That's part of my goal today, guys. I love fall. Thank you, Lee. I'm going to give you a follow back for all the love, brother. Thank you so much. What's the story behind that white robe and her daily use of it? Oh, Felicia's? She got it in the comp, the sticky comp, where the radioactive sludge, cockadoodle zoom, that comp. We all got robes. That's how come there's so many robes in the house. I had one too. I just wasn't as cold as everybody else was most of the time, probably because I lived most of my life out of a shirt or in part of a shirt. You and Cam came together. Yes, we will be coming together after, obviously, so there's a lot y'all don't get to see, but I had plans of moving forward with Cam. We were just going to try to do it more secretly. Kristen, how you doing, honey? Uh, it just didn't get time to play out. I mean, I got evicted, so that is what it is, and that's Big Brother. Is the show rigged for Jared's mom to win? Not by CBS. Cerie has put herself in that position. When I said that, there was a clip that says something about me saying it was rigged. It had nothing to do with CBS rigging anything, I can tell you that. Battles today? I don't know, Dr. Moto. We'll see how the day goes. I like getting on here and just talking with you guys. I feel like, I don't know, the battles, I'm still trying to get used to it. I love doing giveaways and stuff like that because that way I feel like I'm giving something back to you guys for the support that y'all are giving me. I'm still figuring out. Thank you, Chantel, for the fall. I appreciate it. Chantel Couch, I'm going to give you an app. Thank you. I appreciate that. Goes toward my life. Let's see. Cerie should go after Felicia. I don't think she has to. I think Felicia's going this week. I hope they don't work on the Corey plan. I hope we can stick with getting rid of Felicia. I think that'll be best. What shocked you most after seeing this season? I haven't watched it all yet. Terry, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Hey, I seen your message there the other day. I didn't get time to write you back. I didn't have the service. It wouldn't have went to you, and I try to do that. So I got to go back and, but I'll holler at you about maybe fishing or something this fall. I'm measuring a cat bearing crap on the sidewalk with doing these every day, and then the other stuff I'm doing. Lemon, thank you. I'm gonna give you a follow back, guys, if y'all sending that. But I'd love to find some time to go fishing. I tell you that. Kathleen, how you doing, honey? I agree. They need to keep it the same and Corey another time. That is what I think. That is what I think. No, I never understood people trying to get things into the house. That just, it doesn't do good. I know at home you want to see things happen a certain way, but that's what makes Big Brother Big Brother. Everything that's happening in there is happening because we're in there making it happen. There's nothing influenced by production. Nobody's whispering in your ear, hey, do this, do that. Thank you, Megan, for being a subscriber. Now, there will be subscriber-only drawings coming up soon, guys, so keep your eye out for that. I ain't got an official date yet. I still got a hat to make, so. Oh, Lordy, I'm trying to keep up. But, yeah, I don't think I'd ever send nothing into the house. That's part of it. Cam didn't use the veto. I didn't want to give any spoilers away. Angela Marie. I actually, last night, I never watched the lives. I rarely ever watch the lives. But I tuned in for just a little bit last night. I got my phone in the corner and got enough service to where I could watch a portion of what was going on. And I dropped in on the have-not room, and they was talking about me. I guess my ESPN was going off or something because I sensed something was going on. Thank you for the coral. Oh, my goodness. Get a follow back. Can I ASMR? So I dropped in and they were talking about, and Jag, and I've been saying this about Jag. For those of y'all that been in here in my lives, guys, and y'all have heard me say it before, one of the people that I wanted to work with so bad in the house that I couldn't work with was Jag. And I found out last night he felt the same way about me, and it really made me feel good. Like, I really feel like if I'd have made one decision different, it would have been I would have took Jag down, put Izzy up, and everything would be so much different if we would have got Izzy out when I had the power of veto and Cam had HOH. We should have made that power move. Everything would have been different. But hindsight's 20/20, and that's what makes it a game. It's a lot easier to see those things once you're outside of it. I mean, I could see it inside of there, but you put your eggs in a basket, and you got to have multiple baskets in there, and I just kind of had one, and a small one. So, whereas other people had daggum chicken coops full of eggs. I.e. Cerie. Hannah Boo, thank you for dropping in. Even if you can't I'll give you a follow. Cameron always had your back, Red. I know. And I could see that later on, but y'all got to understand how many people were telling me this stuff. And also, I had promised that I wasn't going to take that information, so I was trying to figure out how to do it. And I did ultimately go to Jared to tell him, hey, I'm going to talk to Cam. We're going to talk to Cam, and that's what scared him. That's ultimately what got me out of the house. But it is what it is. And I had told Cam that we were going to talk and all that because my plan was going to be to move forward as not a visible pair. We were going to keep the feud up. I was going to talk with him and tell him to say that, yeah, he was going to put me up because I was one of his biggest threats in the game. play it like this is Big Brother, like we still had a falling out, right? That was my plan. That way we wouldn't be such a target and we could move into our alliances and then go from there. But that's all I pretty much had because I started to suspect that I was going home 2 days before. Green-eyed Lioness, how you doing? I know Cam didn't betray me. Abby May, are you still going for Cam? I'm rooting for Cam all the way. So glad you know Cam always had your back. Yeah, I know. Should have been straight up with him. Well, Clay Champ, that's the tough part. See, so when Jared came to me, he says, well, man, I want to tell you this, but you got to swear that it doesn't go anywhere, that kind of thing. Now, I wasn't aware what the information was, and I shook the man's hand saying that I wasn't going to share that information. But I had already been hearing similar bits of that information, kind of, right? Just not like that. And then he told me what he told me about Cam, but the way he said it was that Cam was basically counting up votes against me, but in a manner of trying to send me home as opposed to a manner of just saving his own self if I was the target, right? Basically, we were lied to, and then Sari basically confirmed it. And then I had a couple days to watch it, and it didn't make sense. You see me on the live feeds, those of you that watch, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense. So after I said that, I kept it to myself for a couple days and decided that I was going to try to work it to where we were secret allies, But Felicia was so scared of us getting back together and was vocal about it. So many people were coming back to me telling me, Felicia's worried you and Cam are going to get back together and all that I knew I had to do it carefully. I couldn't just be like, hey, we're boys again, all this, and we would have been, but we would have had to play it a little bit more secretively from that point forward, just meeting secret and make it a little more clandestine. They were all worried about that. I know, right? And they should have been. I really wish I could have worked with Jag, though. Who would you want to win after? It is Bowie Jane's birthday. A big old happy birthday to Bowie Jane. I know you'll never see this, but I love you, girl. You're an amazing person. You just got to start playing the game. I hope she does, guys. It's post-jury time, and I'm looking for big things from Bowie Jane. She's so smart. She's a great competitor. I don't know why she keeps throwing everything. She even offered to me, she's trying to stay under the radar, but right now she has to play if she's going to get any credit. Let's see. Yep, it's time for them to step up or step out. Final two, I'd love to see Cam and Matt or Cam and Jag. Matter of fact, after sneaking in on the live feeds last night, I'd like to see Cam and Jag. Final two. That's what I'd like to see. Truly. Thank you, guys. Anybody sending 100 of anything over here on the side is going to definitely get a follow from me. There's Miss Giggles. Love seeing you in here, darling. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm trying to at you, but the chat's going too fast. Thank you, Boss Lady, for the love. Miss Giggles. Getting an at from me. Yeah, Cam and Jag is a really good one. Thank you. Appreciate you. I like the confetti, too. That's a good one. It's all good. I think, depending on who wins the veto on if he'll be backdoor, but we can see. I do meet fans, Elizabeth. Absolutely. So I'm in Gatlinburg quite a bit. If you find yourself in Gatlinburg, say you're going to be in Gatlinburg, send me a message on one of my videos that I post up there. I try to check them and respond and all that. I've met 3 or 4 people today. Now, they were just going to be in town. So I'm looking for a spot where I can be, guys, where I can set me up a little soundproof room. I'd love to be able to do like a podcast, go TikTok live. Just get in here. Thank you, Daniel. I'm trying to get you. You're my America's favorite vote. Heck yeah, thank you. Oh, I'm trying to pick up Daniel. There we go. I'm going to snag you for 100 TikToks. That's a follow back right there. Thank you so much. Please sign up for the challenge. Oh, Boss Lady. Let me grab you. I didn't realize I didn't follow you already, darling. I do now. Yeah, I think I think in order, what I would really like to do, here's what I think. Let me know what you guys think. So me and Cam for Amazing Race first. And thank you for America's Vote, guys. That would be amazing. I don't know how much that would help me out. And my situation right now, I'm not like some of the other house guests. We poor down here in the mountains, so I could use that. Thank you, Miss Darla. Now they just ain't as much big work around here, especially for somebody with a big beard and long hair. Thank you guys. What path do you think Cam has? Right now he's got to keep winning, but yeah. Amazing Race is what I want to do with Cam. If that can't happen this year, I want to do Survivor. And if that can't happen, I want to do Challenge and Buddy Games. I just want to go on a reality TV spree is what I want to do. Just knock it out. Thank you, Darla. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you an app for that. Y'all go follow Miss Darla right there. Pick her up. Thank you so much. How's the Bambi? Oh, the baby. He's a growing. He is something else. He really is. Talking took his first unassisted steps. Please sign up for the challenge. You and Cam would be a beast. I'd love to do the challenge with Cam. Hell yeah, Red, you got this. Thank you, Green Eye Goddess. I appreciate you, Donna. There's so much work in the mountains. Go to work at the moonshine place. Well, I've been there. It just ain't as much money as you think, Kim. And I was doing it. I made a lot of money doing it. But what they expect you to do is long hours, and then at the end of the day, you're making somebody else a whole bunch of money while you're getting paid a very little bit of money. Yeah, we can see the view. Hold on, let's see. I'm going to turn off invites. Hold on. The view, let me get out of the way. It's a better view this way. Purdy, and thank you to everybody tapping the screen. I appreciate you guys. And everybody talking about voting for me for America's favorite house guest. You guys warm my heart. Usually it ain't somebody gets voted out so early, but it has happened before, and we have similar things in common. A beard and tie-dye shirts. Remember old Rupert, right, from Survivor? He got America's favorite player on that, and he got voted out early. That would be amazing. Visiting Nashville right now. Loving Tennessee. Glad you're having a good time, Angel. Let's see. Even if you turn it off, the second you turn it back on, it still goes off. I'm not working at a distillery right now, guys. I'm just kind of doing this. I love your beard, America's favorite. So right now, TikTok has been providing enough money right now for me to pay my bills, get a little bit ahead. There's some other things that'll be happening, I'm sure, after the show goes off. So I'm trying not to get tied down to somebody here. I'm looking for a place where I can do podcasts and start some stuff up, because I want to start and have an open schedule to be able to do things with Cam. So right now I am looking into starting a career in entertainment, where I just go out and there's a couple little plot lines that we got going on and things that we want to do, but we're just going to throw some stuff at a wall, see what sticks when he gets out. But there are big plans to do some things, even if it ain't other reality shows. Like me and Cameron to get together and do something. You're going to see more of the Chillbillies Coast to Coast, if I have anything to do with it. So that's what I'm trying to work out now. I want to do Amazing Race first, obviously, but I think that's a whole nother almost a year's wait. I don't know how many of those they do a year, but I'd definitely love to get on that with Cam. I think we would kill it. What are your thoughts on Cameron's game? He's a beast. He's not been put in the position where he could play the best game that he could play, but he is making the best out of the worst game that has been fed to him. He has had everyone against him since day one, and he's still there. Cam is one of the best players to play in Big Brother. He's going down in Big Brother history. He just will. And I'm really hoping he can hold out and keep on keeping on. Tiffany Davis, are you married or have children? I am not married, but I got 3 youngins, and I'm with the beautiful Allie Mae. She's at home at Legend right now. That's my boy, Legend. Let's see. Hello from Kansas. Where's the house at? It's Hollywood. You gonna be downtown later? I will be around. Yep, somewhere around the neighborhood of 2 o'clock. I'm gonna go take a break, I guess. Thank you to everybody that sent the Falling For You on my goal. We're at 4 of 10 on the Falling For You goal there. Appreciate you guys. I always go and follow any of my big gifters. If a picture comes up across through there, guys, I'll typically snag it up. If it grabs my ADHD, I'll snag you up and follow you. You guys should have a hair care line. I know, right? With both of our faces on it. That's so much hair in one thing. I think that'd be great. Holler at us, Head and Shoulders. Oh. To have beef with anybody in the house? No beef at all. You got to go into the house expecting to be lied to. Like, honestly, it's Big Brother, so I got no beef with nobody. They did what they felt they had to do to win the game, and, you know, I wasn't willing to do that, but that don't mean I don't respect their gameplay. You should do a country cooking show, yeah, where there's country music and cooking, and we have too much hair for that. Doing a cooking show, you know, I'd have to have everything all up in a beard net. Man, at home, like, it's hard to keep that from dragging through batter and stuff like that. And at home, I just go, you know, wipe it out and go. But you go to cooking for folks, they get a little weird about your hair being in their food. I bet there's people saying stuff about me cooking with all my hair when I was in the house. I got recipe after recipe. I don't know the measurements. I just throw it all together. I cook with my heart. I always have. It always just turns out good, though. What'd you think of what Felicia did during the veto ceremony? Oh, where she jumped up and hollered about Corey bringing these alliances here and there and whatnot. I think it wasn't good for her game, but she already expects she's going home, so she's looking for people. I don't know what she's doing. I really don't understand her method behind it. I think she's also just throwing stuff at a wall to see what sticks, but trying different strategies to see who wants to work with her. We're going around 6:30. Thank you, Dan Johnson, subscribe. Thank you so much. I cook for a living, but I wish I could do TV shows and TikTok myself. I wish I had a place to cook, guys. Right now, I'm working on, I don't know if I want to clear a property and then get a house put in. I've never used my VA loans. I've never been into debt for much else what I am my house. And I've never been in debt more than $30,000 my whole life. So, going and doing these things to get a new place and all this, because the one I'm in is just too old. But that's the process that I'm in right now. So I need a good kitchen. Honestly, that's what it is. Mine's small. I got a stove on. I only got 2 burners out. Nice. I ain't went and bought another stove yet because it's working. Do you miss them? Yes. Yeah, I miss everybody. Thank you for the chef's kiss. That made me hungry. Cook outside. Yeah, and I mean, I got a grill and a griddle and stuff that I could cook outside on. I thought about that too. But setting up a spot. I wanted you to go all the way so bad. Thank you, Carson. I appreciate you. Sunshine Rain says, me too. Let's see. Chelsea Marie says, we're going around 6:30. You going to be around? Shoot me a message. Do I follow you, Chelsea Marie? Hold on. I've seen your name before, so I think I do. Yeah, shoot me a message somewhere around that time, and I'll let you know. I may come back to do another live this evening, or I may do 2 or 3 lives today. Who knows? I ain't got a whole lot on the schedule today. I kind of set it out to do lives, answer questions, because I know after the episodes, everybody's always shooting me messages and whatnot, so it's just a good place to just do that. Do you win any extra prizes coming off the show? No, just what you guys see. Are you going to be in the parade? I don't know. I'd like to be. I can pretty much just jump in the parade and start walking in it. I don't know if I'm going to have a float in it. I got a lot going on, and having the time to put together a float and then find a way to drive it and all that. How long you been growing your beard or your hair, says Dunk. Oh, well, I got about 9 years on the beard, and I've been about, it is fall, y'all. And in my hair, I'd say probably about 3 years. My beard grows faster than my hair, though. I'm sure you can get a sponsor. I know, right? That's what I'm working on. We'll see, though. Me, too. Bedroom mobile home has leaks, gas stove built in early 70s. I'm telling you. Dr. Moto, I'm in the same boat. Well, it's not a model. Mine was hand-built on a mill that's right there in that same holler. It was built old school and country. Everything's solid. It's just it's resting a little bit. Things need to be propped up. And it's just an old house. Red's outdoor kitchen cooking. That's what I'm talking about. Me and Mike Cockrell's wanting to get together and do some stuff like that, guys. He has an amazing seasoning. It's Marsh Magic. It's better than Slap Your Mamas or any of them like Tony's and all that, which I use it religiously at my house. It's really good stuff. But he's wanting to do some cooking with me too, which we're good buddies anyway. But I may do some cooking shows or cooking episodes like that too, and some things that I did in the BB house. Like my desserts. I just throw a dessert together like that. I must be some kind of dessert genius. I never really thought about it till I got in the house and everybody's like, how do you do that? Thank you for sharing the live, guys. We're at 51 shares on the live, 38,000 likes. Thank you for all the love coming in. I really appreciate y'all. I'm going to end up with a daggum sunburn sitting out here on the river. Looks like I've about lost my shade. Did Big Brother pay you for coming? Yeah, Kyler. Yeah, you get a stipend. Our Fame Studios can hook you up on exposure. But I'll give you a follow back here, Miss Cindy. We may have to talk about it here. Cherie Fritzmore says, my boss's family owns Tony's. Matt has a good friend who owns Tony. They're really close to him as well. So that's kind of funny. We know we know people that know the same people. Or something like that. I'd watch it. Howdy, humans. How you doing, Tabor? See, I want Cameron to get voted out again. Well, hey, everybody has their opinion. I think he's played tough and earned his right to be there. What things can't you bring into the Big Brother house? Anything digital that has any internet capability whatsoever. You can't have a watch. You can't bring in pictures of your family. You can't bring in all kind of stuff. I mean, just obvious things. The only thing you can bring in is clothes, and even them will have to be tested. They took about half of my tie-dye shirts when I first went in there for camera testing. Love you, Red. Miss the Chillbillies. You got robbed. Thank you, user 32361166961896. When are you going to do a chug again? Why? I could probably do one of those right now. I mean, why not? I wonder if I can do it with my thumb here. Yeah. Makes a better hole. Silas' dad's working with me. Silas was on the swim team at LSU. Yeah, Silas. That's who it was. That's funny. We've talked about the same person now. That's awesome. I guess because they're awards for you. Your family pictures and such like that work as like award or reward, not award. And award, I guess. Cheers. Hello from South Dakota. Pardon me. Excuse me. How you feel about Cam after watching it back? Love Cam. Love Cam before I left. We was going to talk and fix things. Top of the board, are you employed? Yeah. I pay my bills. Hey, Acid the Clown, how you doing? Now, I've worked in all kinds of places here in Gatlinburg, and I work with Gatlinburg closely too, just because I have a draw for a lot of people here that come here. So I work with Gatlinburg and several other little shops and such around here. TikTok's actually provided me the freedoms to do a lot of the things with social media that can help make money too. I don't do a lot of sponsored stuff on here. I've been doing these lives and been doing pretty good in making it in gifts and such like that because you guys are awesome. But that's just kind of been a byproduct of coming out, I guess. But yeah, there's other things I do to make money and help with other little shops and stuff like that. And I'm trying to set up a podcast right now so that I can branch out into the entertainment field. I can go work with any of these places up here. I've had a bunch of people offer me jobs. The problem is I don't want to get tied down to somebody right now because I got to do finale, which is a lot of travel and such like that. And plus, to have opportunities be open for you, you have to be available for opportunities. So any place I go is going to have to be all right with, number one, paying me good for the crowd that I bring in, and number two, being okay with me just leaving at a moment's notice. So it's a difficult combination. But I'd love to do Amazing Race with Cam, absolutely. My husband works in the parade. Maybe he can get you in another dress. Yeah, Chelsea. So actually, I've been approached, and they asked if I wanted to do parade stuff. That was even before I left, just because of my TikTok following. But now I'm sure I could. I just have to fill out the application or whatever. It's red. Hearts for Lexi. How you doing? Good morning, says Grace. Is it still morning? It is. It's only 1:21. No, I don't mind sharing my life with somebody. She said in the South we say mind your business, but I mean I'm on here as what you call a public figure, guys. I don't really got nothing to hide, and I'll address almost everybody that I can get to, even trolls and such like that. I mean, I know they want attention, but I try to give them positive attention instead of negative attention. That way, maybe they don't get stuck in that vortex. Do they test for drugs for BB? I mean, they do blood tests and such like that, but I don't know what all the tests are for. Cam's a beast. Stacy says, "Oh my God, Red, how you doing, Stacy?" Yes, I would love to do an all-star season, especially being able to go back knowing a little bit more about it when you first go into it blind, and me not being a super fan, and it also not being my first pick for reality show, just the one that came around. Going back with a little bit of knowledge on how it all works now would make it a lot easier. I tell you that. I'd still rather do Survivor and or something outside like that. Matt, Jag, and Cam for the final. That's what I'm saying. Smoking rules. We didn't have anybody that smoked this season. America said she smoked when she drank, but she didn't smoke long enough to drink. It would have been terrible if you was a cigarette smoker. I mean, you only get smoking privileges outside, and you're only outside maybe 3 days a week. So that would suck. The rest of the days you got to detox and not smoke, and because you can't have any smokeless tobacco products. Thank you guys for all the love coming in on the side. 43,000 likes. Anybody sending gifts, guys, if it's one of them picture gifts or whatever, I always try to snag you up and give you a follow because I appreciate it. I think you'd be great at Survivor. I do too. I really do. I think I'd be really good at it. That's my kind of element. Did you take things personally rather than... No, not at all. I don't take it personally. Be in Gatlinburg Saturday. I'll be around. Caitlin says, "Hey, Red." How you doing, Caitlin? Thank you, Misty, for the superpowers. I'm trying to grab you up there. I'm going to give you a follow back just for that right there. I don't even know what they're worth, but they look cool. You should be on The Bachelor. I'm taking. I can't be on no Bachelor. I ain't got the face for it. Maybe people quitting. I got the one I want at the house. I'd love to see you on Survivor. It'd be a lot of fun. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate you. Do you ever think there was a mother-son duo in the house? No, I did not at all. Oh, I'm getting sunburnt right now. We're going to have to go move to the shade here in a minute. Lisa on B, hate that they voted you out. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you, darling. Oh, so you're not allowed outside daily? No, not at all, Jess. Which house guest gives off shady vibes? Blue? Not saying she is. She just gives off those vibes. She's very cutthroat and very shady. Thank you, Roseanne, for the corgi. That's amazing. Oh, did my goal reset? It says 0 of 10. I thought I had some fall things. Maybe not. I don't know what's going on here. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate you. I know Cam and his family. I live in his hometown. Good folks. Yeah, I've been in contact with his mother, a couple of his sisters, one of his nieces. They're all amazing people. They're going to be a part of my extended family for sure. Everyone that I've talked to in his family, just awesome, awesome, awesome folks. Can't say enough good things about them. If y'all want to go follow Cam on TikTok, Cameron Harding 44, go pick him up, give him a follow. He's got merch and everything, and it's good stuff. He's already better at social media than I am, and he's still inside the house. Thank you, Roseanne. I appreciate it. Oh, we're 50% of the way. It just said I didn't have any. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ryan Reed getting a follow back for a travel with me. Yes. Now we're cooking. I love them things. I like seeing them pictures come across. It does something for dopamine and my ADHD or something. I like it. Love you, Red. Gonna come find you next time in Gatlinburg. Love hearing about the show. I try to keep you informed. I've watched as much as I can. I'm still not caught up on the full season. I think I'm on like, I don't know, episode 16 or something. Does Cam like America? I don't know. I think yes. I think he's attracted to America, is what I think. I mean, when you're stuck in a house and such like that. But I think y'all got him labeled, or not y'all, but people are trying to label him as a creep. He's not. He's definitely not a creep. Yeah, the leaves are changing there a little bit. Look behind me there. I don't know if you can see them now because the sun is just blazing. I'm gonna have me a good farmer's tan. Let me pick up my trash here. We may go over here out the shade, in the shade a little bit, or I'm gonna roast. Y'all can come with me. Unless you just want to sit there and look at the scenery for a little while. We'll just put it on scenery and see if it goes up. Where's the view's going up? I can't see. Nope, went down. All right, let's go check this out here. The bridge. This is an ankle-breaking city right here. Let's sit over here in the shade somewhere. I don't know, I may have to fiddle with it. I got me an ash cushion. I forgot my daggone little tripod seat what I have. That's not bad right there. I feel like I started to get a little toasted. Do you think Camelback Norcori? I don't think so. Misty G, thank you for the lights. I'm gonna at you right there. I appreciate you guys. Go pick her, give her a follow. Best thing to do in Gatlinburg, I'm there next weekend. That depends on what you like to do. Anakista is beautiful. Go check out Anakista, but go at night. Cam's not married. Wow, the places you pick for background is beautiful and peaceful. That's what I try to do, guys. It's a good way to spread positivity. If you can combine positivity and peace, well, then you got a winning combination right there. That's all I got to say about it. Favorite part of BB? Comp days. I mean, there's just a buzz in the house. You wake up looking forward to it, and you got a couple of those every week. That's my favorite part. What happened when people got took out from the scary verse? I don't know. I was never one of those people. And they never come back really that keen on talking about it. All they'd say was it was scary. My sister seen you in Gatlinburg walking around. I do that. I go up and walk the strip, guys. I try to be able to come out to meet folks. It's kind of me giving back. Without you guys, I'm nobody. What's that? I ain't never got that before. Got a star on my melon. I did enjoy being on the show. Yeah, and I'm glad to still be a part of it and to be a part of the BB family. There's only a few of us that ever get to even say that, so I feel blessed. Be moving to Tennessee in 5 days. Well, congratulations. Red, can I join live like old times? I can't. I lost it. Where'd it go? Well, I think I got my stuff turned off right now. People kept spamming me for doing battles and such like that, and I ain't always on here just to, battle them. I need to do more of it. I guess yesterday, guys, I hit, and it's amazing, I hit number 51 in the daily rankings. Isn't that in the world? That's crazy. Or at least the United States, I'm not sure. Would you ever shave your beard? I don't plan on it. Casting process was very hard. Apparently it's one of the most strenuous casting processes that they are in the reality world. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, Wild and Wacky Life, guys. Go give them a follow. They sent me a little dingy. Them things are cool. It was awesome yesterday, and I'm gonna do at least one of those giveaways a week, guys. It may not always be a hat, but we got some handmade tie-dye shirts that will have autographed and different stuff like that. All done small batch. Is this Red from Big Brother? It sure is, Miss Laura. Yesterday was so fun, made my timesheets go better. Let's see, what did they do for casting? Well, so you got to do a video, right? You got to put out a audition video. Then from the video, you got to fill out a whole bunch of paperwork. And then you got to fill out some more paperwork. And then after you do that paperwork, they're going to send you another thing, and it has a PDF in it. That way you can print you out some more paperwork, and then you get all that done. And then you got to do spreadsheets and more paperwork. And before it's all over, said and done with, you'll probably do more paperwork. It's almost a guarantee of it. And you got to be available for Zoom calls. And, it is a lot. It's a lot. And then each one is nerve-wracking because they never tell you how well you've done or if you've made it because they don't want you telling nobody. So Sree, Felicia, and Izzy did you dirty along with Jared. Yeah, I know. What do you guys do when you get bored? You change rooms. It's about all you can do. Hi, Miss Hope. No, it's not all scripted. It's not scripted at all. I was never, ever told what to say. Never. I knew you from somewhere. Who's the best cook in the house? He's got a big long red beard and 2 thumbs. Oh, no. All right. Felicia's a good cook. She's not the best non-cross contaminator. She'll cross-contaminate some food quick. Seems to be a lot of silence in the house when people, well, yeah, I mean, you can only talk about the certain things so many times, you know. You have the conversations you need to have, and then, well, then there's nothing else to talk about except for like life and family stuff and such like that. And eventually, you've talked about all that. You got to wait for a conversation to spark something that you hadn't thought of yet. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of just hanging out. Chug something, says Chucky Two Chins. Well, I'm out of things to chug. I just did 2 Red Bulls. Actually, I got another water. We'll do that here in a minute. I think Jared does have a TikTok. It's Who Done It or something like that. I sent him a message. He ain't never got back to me. Y'all add him at Who Done It? POODNNIT, I think is what it is. It's weird they film people sleeping on live feeds. Well, the cameras are there, so I think they just switch to the feed. It ain't even that it's weird, it's just the cameras are always going, and they choose which ones to go with at that moment. I don't see how Corey and America have made it this far as a couple. I think people think they're going to be a shield, and that they can use them and get rid of them later is what I think. Plus, everybody's working with them. Are there things you're not allowed to discuss, like other networks or politics? Yeah, there's certain things you can say they'll get on you for talking about. You were fun to watch. Thank you, Miranda. Did you get the message? Robert Monson. Oh, that's Robert. Hey, guys, go pick up Robert and give him a follow. I don't have my lives turned on, Robert. And I ain't looked at my messages yet, buddy, but y'all go pick him up, give him a follow, guys. Miss you on BB. Thank you. Hey, Red, do you think Cam will win? I do. I think if he keeps winning, he will. Right now, honestly, if he can get a good, solid alliance with him, Matt, and Jag at this point, they can steamroll everybody in the house as long as they stay loyal to him. They're in good shape right now. I'm hoping people don't see him as too big of a threat. Nobody's going to want to sit next to him because his resume is impressive. But also, he's been hated in the house, so people may think that they can sit next to him. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm absolutely still rooting for Cam. Cam, Jag, Matt, Corey, America. That's my top 5. If it was a top 3, it'd be Cam, Jag, Matt. I'd really like to see Cam and Jag sitting at the end. Miss seeing you on the show. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you. I like Jag and Matt and Cam, but now Matt seems to talk too much, and Jag is sneaky. Yeah, I mean, they're both strong players. Is anyone actually loyal to each other this season? Showmances don't count. And even there's still some backstabby stuff going on. I like Matt, but hey, how he always runs the Sree. Yeah, I know. Travis Huntley says, good afternoon, Cousin Red. How you doing, cuz? I like Jared till he started spreading lies. Yeah, I know. It's not, I don't know. It's a way to play the game, I guess. I ain't bitter about it or nothing. But it sucks. Thanks for repping Tennessee on BB. I hope I did a good job. I hope I represented people in my archetype, I guess you'd say, well, as far as being hillbillies and rednecks and all that other stuff. That's really what I wanted to do there and show that most of us are just good old, honest, good people. How was it to find out that Jared and Sree are family? It was a shocker. Thoughts on B. Cole? She's a floater. Can you come to Canada? I wish. I just don't have the money for the plane ticket. I go anywhere for meet and greets as long as there's money. Gotta have it. Who's your front runner right now? Cam and Jag is who I want to see out there. And I'm one of them people, I don't even like, just on that same subject, I don't even like I'll go do events and stuff like that, and I don't charge much if it's close to the house. I don't charge anything if it's close to the house. I can just drive there, but I've had to learn that I have to do things to also take care of what I'm doing instead of, because I'll give myself into a hole. I'm really bad for it because I ain't a real materialistic person, but I got someone help me right now. Basically, they're telling me you got to, start holding value in the things that you do. It's just, that's a tough one for me. But yeah, I try to help out any way I can, especially for charities, fundraisers, and such like that. Hearts and Reality, it's a meet and greet in Orlando. I'll definitely have to check it out. Would people even notice if Bowie or Miko disappeared? I'm not sure. I don't know. Not if you just watch the show. I mean, if you're a live feeds fan, I think you might notice, obviously. But they're not playing much. I really hope that Bowie James is just going to open up right here post-jury and start just killing it. And then it would be Cam, Jag, Bowie match. I'm thinking Cameron wasted his HOH. I was really rooting for both of you. I hope he pulls it off. Well, are you talking about getting rid of Serena? Or getting rid of Felicia? I'm sorry. I don't know. I think the general thing is people want him to get rid of Serena, but he's going to be protecting her, or want to see him backdoor Corey. My thoughts on that is Corey is a better person to have for Cam in the house than Felicia is. Getting rid of her right now is a good thing, in my opinion. Seth Norton says, I seen you yesterday. Bram Snatcher says, how much cash did you earn on BB? It's $1,000 stipend a week is all you get paid, and you don't get that till it's over with. Rhonda Bond, how you doing, honey? Hey, Red, can you give a shout out to my friend Luna? Absolutely, Luna. How you doing today? Hillbilly Red, love you. I hope you're having an amazing day. Hope your day tomorrow's even better. Yes, I want to know, too, is Mimi actually as quiet as they portray her? But yes, she don't talk much game. She's more interested in looking good for the camera every single day than she is really her BB game. And that's the way it is in the house, too. She'll be in there with them girls, Blue in America, be chatting it up, and she'll just be over there sitting by herself. She even said it herself. Nobody really talks game to her, but she also don't take it to nobody. I tried to get set up with Miko because I seen how she was. We just never had time to talk. And she has a very floater mentality. And sometimes that's a good mentality until you get the jury. Then you have to start playing. No, Corey needs to go so he can win head of house. Right, but it may not be that bad for Cam if he wins head of household. I mean, there is that thought, but there's a lot of people that I think Corey would make bigger moves on for his bigger. I think he might make a move on Sari. I don't know. I know Felicia will put up Cam again, 100%. If she stays in the house and wins, and I mean, you never know what it's going to be, guys. The thing about it is, yes, some of them are physical and they're not made for everybody, but some of them ain't. Some of them are a lot of luck. For example, and I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this on the Snot of Winter, we had a practice round where we got to hit the ball down to see how it went and all that. I won in the practice round. I lost by the biggest margin in the next round. Felicia won. And with a 53, whereas I got a 50 in the practice and got a 5 in the real game. Yeah, they plenty of trout in this stream. I know Cam is going hard in your honor. Awesome. I hope he gives him the fuel and his fire he needs to carry it all the way to the end. Yes, Serene will target Cameron. Yep. Felicia can't win anything, but she already has. She's a part of the small percentage that has already won an HOH. It happens, guys. It happens. And it's more dangerous for her to win. Corey can win if it's like a puzzle or something like that. There is definitely that distinct possibility, but I think Cam has a better chance of persuading his way out of that one and putting somebody else up than he does with Felicia. And Felicia's way worse to have in the house against him. Thank you, Brittany. I appreciate that. Nah, he will move on Cam. You think Corey will? I hope that Jag and Cam can hold it together until the end. Cam with Mag and Jack, Jag and Matt is good for him. My grandma loved you. Could you say hi, Dandy? Howdy, Dandy. How you doing? Red, did you catch Felicia's cupcake statement in the yellow room before? Absolutely. And I'd caught other things before that whole morning. Felicia was running around like a chicken with her head cut off, just as, yeah, I mean, you can read her from across the room. So I knew things were going on anyway. And then when she said that, I even said right after, I said, well, that felt very pointed. And Sari was like, oh my God, she's giving it away. And I knew when Sari gave that look, that Sari knew that I was going to. And I still told Bowie, I said, well, I'd like to think that the 2 votes I have is Sari and you. And it was actually Cam and her. But that's just what I was telling Bowie again, because I was trying to keep me and Cam getting back together potentially as a secret. I'm hoping Felicia goes home. Somebody said me too. Making sour my ass right on. Oh my God, thank you. No problem, says Emily. I love Cam and Matt. Yeah. Corey is a loose cannon. He's also smart. He does have a better chance of getting Corey's vote than Felicia's. He really does. But Cam did catch the comment about wanting to keep Corey around. That's true. That is true. But he's consistently beat him already. So I don't think he's that big of a threat. And even if he wins, he can still convince him to keep him. Maybe even work with him. When is this on? Tomorrow, I believe. Today's Wednesday, ain't it? Yes, they'll do HOH tomorrow, and they'll probably finish up, which we already know, but I don't want to give no spoilers. Corey in America should be next on the block. Yep, I agree. It just depends on who wins. We just got to hope that neither one of them win. Steven Strong says, can't stand Sari. She needs to go. I hope they keep Sari around. Do you think it's a good idea? I don't know. Maybe just a little bit longer. I don't think she's a big danger either. I mean, she is, but as far as competition-wise, she's just a really, really smart floater. And hers is more game strategy than the other two. Sari. Thank you, Jeep Gal with the Galaxy. That gets you a follow back for sure. Thank you so much. Sari really isn't doing much. Yeah, she really ain't. But and having said all that, I still absolutely love Sari. I really do. You know before it airs. No, well, there's live feeds you can watch and get clues, and people always send me messages. That's how come I do these every day. Thank you guys for all the gifts. I appreciate you guys so much. We're at 6 of 10 of our big falling for you or whatever I got set up there. It just said fall, so I clicked it. My boy Cameron's still hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit, buddy. I'm telling you what. He's good. He's good. I have live feeds up currently. I tuned in yesterday for just a little bit. I felt like my ESPN was a pinging off. It was late at night. I couldn't sleep, so I put my phone up there and I got me a little service where I could watch it, and they was talking about me. As soon as I turned it on, the HOH room, they were talking about me. And it confirmed some things. Like, honestly, I wanted to work with Jag from the beginning. But we were just on opposite ends of the house, and he was saying the same stuff that I was feeling at home, too, you know, about wanting to work with him and all that other stuff, so. Hey, Red, seen you come a long way on here. Well, I appreciate you. Cam said yesterday there was only one person in the house he trusted, and they had to leave. Aw. Cam's TikTok is Cameron Harding 44. I don't know how to add it up here, but yeah. Thank you, Mac, for the TikToks. I'm gonna give you a follow back just for those 42 TikToks right there. Let's see. Glad I came across your love. Well, I'm glad you came across too. I think the worst thing Sari did was go on the show. Whoa, fireworks! Miranda getting a follow back for that for sure. Thank you so much. I love Cam, says Vicky Green. I actually like Corey and don't want him to go. I'd rather see Felicia go home. Blake says, do you get paid to be on BB? Yes. You get a stipend per week that you're on the show. That's it. How cold was the pool? Not. At one point when we were doing, I don't know if y'all seen us swimming back and forth doing a swimming competition. where I matched the Olympic swimmer in laps underwater on the pool in the pool. Oh, uh, it was bathtub warm. It had been 100 and something degrees for a couple of days, and it was so hot. Like it was almost too. You'd get a heat stroke standing in it. Felt like. Hey, Turner's in the chat, guys. Turner from Big Brother. Wonder if we should invite him. I got my battles turned. I'm gonna invite him. Let's get him in here. Why not? We may do a battle with him. I don't do it for very many people, but we might do it with Turner here. Who do you want to win? I would love to see Cam take home the win. Cam and Jag are my top two. Cam, Jag, Matt, Corey, and America are my top five. My favorite comp, Misty G. My favorite comp was definitely Artifact Stack. Indiana Jones fan from way back. Least favorite comp was Cockadoodle Doom. Zoo. I didn't have no food energy. I was plumb wolf. After about the fourth egg, I was killed out. Let's see, did you ever see any workers loading up food and stuff? Nope, never, Saline, never. We'll go to lockdown for that. I'm in your agency, let's run it. What's that mean? Did you ever see it? Okay, I got that one. I'm caught up. Pick me up. I got you. Follow back. You were definitely my favorite, and I wish you were still on. Thank you, Brianna. Is Sari working in the house? Kinda. The show's not scripted, Brooke. I was never once told to say anything. Flory Roo says, apparently I know one of your cousins. Right on. Which cousin? Thoughts about Mimi? Floater, in one word. Vampire Diary said everyone was so mad when Cam got back in. It made me so happy. And that's the idea of it, you know. I mean, he's not only good at the game, he's great for the ratings. Like, he's the only one mixing anything up this season. I don't know that he'll get America's favorite player, but just because, you know, from the outside here. I'd love to do another reality show. As many as they'll let me do, Donna. I am bound. Hunter Proof says, Red, what's up, brother? Looks peaceful there. It is peaceful here. Right out the river. I was getting burned up out there. I believe I probably got me a little bit of a suntan. Look at that. Lovely glow to my skin right there. I sat out there and got me a little sun. It looks like on my backs and everything. Daggone. My favorite was the pie in the face. I wasn't there for that. I love the crop top yet. I got several. I'm gonna start doing